Assalamualaikum. My name is Hadishma Technology and I am the student of Foundation Level 2 at the High School on campus. Today my task is talk with Sasmi by the Maya on the topic Shaha, the evolution of quiet command. Let's go and start my task.
Hey there.
Hello Maya, I will ask me some question, you will answer them.
I'm ready. What's on your mind?
Okay Maya, my first question is what does the expression Shah mean?
Depending on the context, that's usually a title for a king, especially in Persian history. Are you thinking of a specific person or a historical period?
Okay Maya, my next question is why do people say Shah?
It really comes down to power and legacy. People used it to denote the absolute authority of a monarch, but these days you'll see it more as a way to reference that grandeur or a specific lineage. Is that the kind of angle you're looking for?
Okay Maya, my next question is when is it
Mm-hmm.
appropriate appropriate to use Shah?
Oh, wait, I think I might have missed something. Did you mean your home literally, or was that a slip of the tongue for something else?
Okay, my next question is how is Shah different from saying be quiet?
Mm, I'm a bit confused. I think we might be having some transcription issues. Are you asking about the word Shaw compared to something else, or did Big White come from somewhere else entirely?
Okay, my next question is Shah considered a word or a sound?
If you're talking about the English word far, as in distance, it's definitely a word, but if you're hearing it as a sound in another language or just a noise someone makes, that changes things. Which one are you thinking of?
Okay, my next question is where is
Um,
where is the expression Shah commonly used?
if you mean shock as in the emotional reaction to a surprise, it's used everywhere in everyday conversation. But if you're referring to Shaw again, those terms are usually more common in historical discussions or when talking about Persian culture. Do you feel like we're having some glitches with the transcript, or am I on the right track?
Okay, my next question is why is Shah often in libraries?
I'll be honest, I'm struggling a bit with that one. I think we might be having some more transcription issues. Are you asking about a specific person named Shaw who works in libraries, or perhaps a method of learning called the Shaw method?
Okay, my next
No need
question.
to apologize. I'm not sure where the apology comes from, but it's nice to meet you, Holschild. Is that a name you go by often or something new for today?
Okay, my next question is how do a
I'm
parent
listening.
how do a parents use Shah with young children?
I'm sorry, I'm really lost here. I think the transcription is acting up again. Are you asking about how to teach young children, or is this about something else entirely?
Okay, my next question is what emotions can the sound Shah express?
Music has this wild ability to hit parts of us that words just can't reach. It can move from absolute heartbreak and longing to pure electric joy in a few chords. Do you have a favorite song that always brings out a specific feeling for you?
Okay, my next question is can Shah be used politely? How or why not?
Since Shaw is a title of high status, using it can be polite if you're addressing someone with that actual rank or talking about a historical figure with respect. But in a casual setting, calling someone a Shaw might come across as sarcastic or like you're calling them a control freak. It really depends on if you're leaning into the history or just teasing someone. Does that make sense?
Okay, my next question is how has Shah become a universal sign? for silence?
Wait, I think there's a bit of a mix up here. I'm not aware of Shaw being a symbol for silence. You might be thinking of shh, that soft sound we make to tell someone to be quiet. Does that sound like what you meant?
Okay, my next question is what role does body language play when someone says shock?
I have a feeling our transcript is playing tricks on us again. Are you talking about the animal, or did shark slip in where you meant to say sh or sha?
Okay, Maya, my next question is why is shy effective when without additional words?
I'll be honest, I'm really scratching my head with this one. I think that transcription is twisting your words then. Are you still talking about shh for silence, or has the conversation shifted to something completely different?
Okay, Maya, my next question is in which situation should you avoid saying sha?
If you're referring to shh for silence, you typically write it in a script or a story to show a character is trying to quiet someone down. If you're still talking about Shah as the royal title, that's usually reserved for formal history or biographies. Which one which one are we actually dealing with here?
Okay, Maya, my next question is how is sha represented in books and comics? Is
If it's the royal title, but you'll usually see Shah portrayed as these figures of immense, almost overwhelming power. Think opulent palaces, gold, and a lot of political intrigue. But if you're actually thinking about Shaw for silence, comics love that because it's a visual cue. You'll see it in a speech bubble with a finger over the lips to set a tense, secretive mood. Which version are you seeing more of in the stories you read?
okay, Maya, my next question is why is silence important in contained public place?
Silence can be a real superpower in public spaces. It allows people to have their own headspace and keeps things from getting chaotic, but it's interesting. Some places, like libraries, practically demand it, while others, like a busy market, treat silence like it doesn't exist. Do you think people have forgotten how to be quiet in public?
Okay, my next question is how do different cultures interact the song Shah?
I suspect the transcript is still acting up a bit. If you're asking about the word shh for silence, most cultures have their own version of that sound to signal quiet. If you mean Shah as in the royal title, it's deeply tied to Persian and Central Asian history. Which one are you referring to?
Okay, my next question is can Shah over be considered rude explain?
I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Could you clarify? I'm a bit lost on that one. Are you still asking about the sound or the royal title, or did something else entirely slip in there?
Okay, my next question is how has the expression changed over time?
Inspiration is such a slippery thing, isn't it? It used to be seen as this divine spark or something a muse whispered in your ear, but now we tend to think of it more as a mix of curiosity, hard work, and just being open to the world. It shifted from something that happens to you to something you actively chase. Do you feel like you're more of a wait for the spark person, or do you go out and look for it?
Okay, my next question is why is Shah easy for children to understand?
Assuming the transcript is finally playing nice and you mean shh for silence, it's easy for kids because it's a universal sound that mimics a whisper. It's a direct, immediate cue that doesn't require knowing a complex vocabulary to understand that it's time to be quiet. Do you think it's more effective than actually telling a child to be quiet?
Okay, my next question is how is Shah used in
I'm all
movies and television?
I have to be honest. I think we're back to some transcription glitches. Are you asking about how mobile phones are used in telemedicine, or did something else slip in there?
Okay, Maya, you are very helpful for me. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I've really enjoyed diving into all these questions with you.
Okay,
Feel free
Maya.
to reach out whenever you've got more on your mind.
Okay, Maya. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.